Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Ayurveda Free Health Insurance. It's been a long time I want to talk about today's topic. As I got questions and comments from our viewers like what do's and don'ts before, during and after practice of yogasanas. So today we will talk about hints and suggestions for the practice of asanas. Let's go through the points. First one is the requisites. Guruji P.K.S. Iyengar in his book Light on Yoga explains, without a firm foundation a house cannot stand. To build a firm foundation for the practice of asanas, the practice of principles of yamas, which are universal ethics, and niyamas, which are individual disciplines, are the requisite. In other words, we can say the demanded qualities for an aspirant or who wants to practice yoga or yoga asana are discipline, faith, tenacity, and perseverance to practice regularly without interruptions. Next one is time. Like, what is the best time to practice yogasana? So the ideal and best time early in the morning. However, for beginners, morning is not the ideal time as their muscles are rigid and stiff at that time. Even personally, I don't prefer early morning. It is better to commence your practice in the afternoon or in the evening when the muscles are elastic. However, asanas may be practiced at any time of the day. Next is duration. So when you practice in a session or a class, you are suggested how long you need to stay in the pose. Otherwise, in your home practice, you should stay in the pose as long as you are comfortable. And I'll recommend try to stay in the pose for a little longer because it takes the time to get the muscles relaxed, and that way you can stay in the pose longer. Next one is age. So at any age you can practice or start the practice of asanas. It is ideal to begin at the age of 7 or 8. Next is hygiene habits. So before starting your practice, your bladder and bowel should be emptied. If you practice after bath, it is easier to do asanas. But one thing you should always keep in mind, if you take bath with hot water, after bath immediately you should not practice asanas. You need to wait at least 15 to 20 minutes. After the practice of asanas for bath, you need to wait 15 to 20 minutes after savasana. Next one is food, which is the important aspect regarding the practice of asanas. Asanas should preferably be practiced on an empty stomach. A cup of tea, coffee or milk prior to the practice is not harmful. However, 1 hour should pass if one has a light meal, or 4 hours after a full meal to practice. Light beverages can be taken after practice, but 1 hour should pass or elapse to taken the solid foods after practice. Solid food taken immediately after practice can harm the digestion. There are some asanas which can be practiced after a meal and they are really helpful in the digestion, like Siddhasan, Virasan, Baddha Konasana, Supta Virasana, Vajrasan, etc. Next one is sunshine or sun. It is not advisable to practice immediately after the exposure of the sun or practice directly in the sun. Next one is place. So place should be well ventilated or floor should be even, and if you are practicing indoor, you should open the window a little for the fresh air to pass. Next one is mat or yoga mat. So it is advisable to spread a mat or blanket on the floor to practice yogasana. Next, clothing. Do not use tight fit clothing for practice so you can breathe easily and freely. Next is mirror. People has questions regarding the use of mirror, if it's helpful or not. So for beginners, they should avoid the use of mirror. Practitioner should be inwardly aware what he or she is doing. After gaining a certain experience or proficiency, one can use mirror to observe subtle moments occasionally, and for that one has to have the fixed mirror on the wall. It should be perpendicular to the floor, not slanting, and mirror should touch the floor. So it's very important when you use mirror, it should be well fixed on the wall. Next is sequence. The sequence is very important while you are practicing yoga. I got questions regarding warm up. I want to clear that a class or a sequence or a session is structured around three basic components: warm up, a cool down, and the class or session focus or objective. So you don't need a separate warm up. Next is shavasana. So savasana you should do at the end of the session, not in between the asanas, and you should not neglect the importance of savasana. It is very, very important, though you have to have savasana after your session or practice of asanas. Minimal duration of savasana is 5 to 10 minutes. When you are savasana, do not make the facial muscles tense. Relax the eyes, relax the ears, relax the tongue, relax all the facial muscles. Keep the jaws loose and do not clench your teeth, and try to relax, release and let go all the parts of the body. Just release, relax and let go. Next is breathing. So normally we say breathe normally, breathe normally. So basic is that you just breathe from your nostrils or nose. Do not breathe through your mouth. In asanas, whenever the particular instructions for inhalation and exhalation is given, you should follow them. Otherwise, it should be taken granted that the breathing has to be kept normal. Means practice breathe normally. And finally, it's very important that you believe in yoga system. When you practice asanas, these common things keep in mind for safe practice. Hopefully these hints will be helpful. Let me know if you have more questions in comment section. Till then, bye. Take good care of yourself because health is wealth. See you in next yoga video.